What is going on, peeps? All right, okay, so let's just there's a few things to go over today, and it looks like our boy Kazami might be making some headway, but we'll talk about that in a second here. But first things first, as you guys know, I must get out the disclaimer, so just let me go ahead and get it out of the way. Okay, I am not an attorney nor a tax advisor or a financial advisor. Please consult with real professionals. The following is my opinion and my opinion only based on my own research. I will share the information I find with you and will encourage you to read or listen to the information I share and then form your own opinion. Okay, guys? All right, what else? Okay, if you haven't already, please like and share the videos. This is how my YouTube channel does grow. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Right now, I've managed to dwindle it down to 41% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribers. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but surely would love if you guys do indeed subscribe because it helps out the YouTube channel and prevents me from having to go over to Patreon and charge people when you can just get it for free 99. All right, you guys? Okay, other things, what's going on? Here's the deal, okay? Oh yeah, let me just get this other thing out of the way here. Okay, so look, you guys keep bringing to my attention stuff that Zeph does. I don't give a crap what Zeph does. Zeph is debunked and discredited. So that means anything and everything that he says, I don't care. Because it's BS. Anybody that tells his followers or his subscribers that God gave him his pathetic word and his sister the pathetic word, all right, and then misleads his people, I'm not interested in it no more. We already know that it's BS, it's gone. So I don't need it for you guys to tell me every time he makes a video. I don't care. I don't follow him. I unsubscribed a long time ago. It's just BS. All right. I appreciate you guys sticking up for me and I appreciate you guys bringing this to my attention, but I'm just letting you know you don't need to. There's just nothing there. Trying to conflate what he did by claiming that he spoke to God and God gave him the date and the rate is not the same thing as what I'm doing. Okay, you guys? So I don't care. So anyways, just want to get that out of the way. I really don't care about what he does anymore. That's his own thing. Let him do his own channel. Okay, guys? Quick reminder that I have Pimpy's investment chat. It is our Facebook group. It is the same as our YouTube channel, and I encourage you guys to come join us over there. We have a lot of information that we share within the group that I think you'd be interested in. I leave a link in the description, and we'll encourage you guys to come follow it and join us over here. And here we talk about everything from the Iraqi dinar to the, the Zim dollar, the Vietnam dong, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, the whole 9 yards. We cover it all in here. So please come along and join us. It's free. It's free to come in there. So it's better than paying for Patreon when most of the people in here will share the same information for free. Okay. Now, another couple of things I want to get over. So here's the deal. Last night I shared some information on a video. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. And this is why I told you guys, look, there's no way to validate it. I didn't have a way to explain. It was showing some different rates for the IQD. It was showing some interesting rates for the Vietnam dong. I thought, wow, this is really interesting. But I have I have a lot of subscribers. And so I thought, you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't know, I know that somebody out there is going to know what's wrong with what I'm showing you. Because the fact that it was shown in one location and not any other should have been a big indicator that, this thing has not changed yet. But I thought I would share with you because I'm curious as to why that website was showing one type of information versus other websites. And of course, I wasn't disappointed. A lot of you guys hit me up in text. A lot of you guys emailed me. A lot of you guys hit me up and explain things on the comments. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I knew there was somebody out there that can explain it. For whatever reason, I was putting in the information. What I thought was putting in the information right. Obviously, it wasn't right. I don't know how what I was doing was wrong. Somebody was saying that you need to put the USD first or the IQD first. But my thing is, if I want to exchange, if I want to know, or the IQD first is what I did. So my thing is, I want to know what my exchange rate is for IQD versus the US dollars, why I put the IQD. I played with it again later on, and I still couldn't figure out why it was such a big deal, and that it was showing different rates. And some of you guys even brought to my attention that it's very possible those are dealing with futures. Well, if that's the case, I don't know about you guys. If it is projecting futures, I'll take it, man, because if that's the futures, We would love that rate. I don't know about you, but if you guys seen it, it was showing the IQD at around $2.04, $2.08, and the Vietnam Dong at somewhere around 32, 34 cents. Either one, I'll take either one. So I like that if that's the futures. But nonetheless, when it was brought to my attention, I thought this is really weird. This is really interesting. And I thought, man, I want somebody to explain it to me. And of course, you guys didn't let me down. So I do appreciate you guys when you give me feedback. As you guys know, this is why I told you guys, and I wasn't trying to mislead people. I told you guys, look, I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is. I can't validate it. And then threw it out there. Was hoping you guys to get back to me. So thank you, as I was not disappointed. Yes, I understand that the debunked outcast went out to try to conflate, saying that I was misleading people and that I was giving you hopium. No, that's not what I did. I specifically told you guys, hey, look at this. I don't know what this is. I can't validate it. I don't know if this is the future rates, but what do you think is what I did, trying to conflate. At least I didn't go around claiming that God spoke to me and my sister and gave us that the rate change was going to happen. Two different scenarios altogether. Okay. Also, what's interesting is, there are some people out there in the Dinar community that will peek in from time to time. The Dinarian is one of them. I love his news. He happens to manage to always find great articles, and I always leave his link in my description and encourage you to do so. Twisted Christian is another guy I like. I believe he's a man of his faith. Vital Brad is another guy. I believe he's a man of his faith, and I don't believe that they try to mislead people. So, those are other people that I will watch from time to time or listen to. Also, I believe it's called Dinar Talk. It's God, for the life of me, I think his name's Dave. If I'm wrong, Mike, Dave, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I will go in from time to time and listen to him do his newscast. And the reason why I do that is this. Look, my schedule is crazy and hectic as it is, so from time to time I'll get too busy and I'll just go to them guys and just listen to what their ideas are, just listen to what their opinions are. As we should share in the community, these guys do that. So I have no problems with them. I know that people go, Twisted Christian talked about you. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I actually watch his videos, believe it or not. Okay, you guys, so I don't have a problem with it. Dinarian's the same way. All right, so I'm not saying that I don't listen to my own, and I am well aware that other people do listen to mine, to the point that two people brought to my attention that, let's see, what are their names? Fleming and Mike Z, one claiming that banker insider and a military intelligence insider gave them the same rates that I posted as insider information. I didn't hear that, but if it's true, then, you guys, that's not, the whole purpose is not to mislead, is just to keep you informative and then get your guys' opinion on things and to create dialogues. If they did that and they used my videos, I'm sorry if they misled any of you guys. Okay, I'm just saying, I've not watched them or heard of them, so I don't know, because those particular guys, I only pay attention to them if somebody brings them to my attention. Other than that, I really don't. There's just too many people out there to really keep an eye on or to listen to in order for me to keep up. All right. So anyways, let's get into the news with the Iraqi dinars. Okay. So we already know this. Okay. This is going on. It's talking about the economy in Iraq as well as under the global recession. We already know a lot of people have spoke about this. There are, lots of chitter chatter about there being a total global recession or possibly depression, and they're blaming the COVID, or I should say the Wuhan virus. All right. They're blaming it. But here's the thing. We were already heading down this path. So, this just helped escalate things, but they're just using it as an excuse for all the mismanagement that these governments have done around the world. Also, the way these bankers have really screwed us. And so this is why we are heading where we are. Now, having said that, we do realize that the stock market has taken a pretty good dip. I do this thing called Stock Watch, and if you guys are interested, pay attention to it, because I talk about certain stocks that I saw drop down below their normal values because of the coronavirus, but I also anticipated them at least getting back up to where they were, looking at their 1-year average. But the same can be said about economies all over. Some you will see a slower recovery. Some you will see not only a recovery, but a spike and a jump above their normal economies and then retract back down. Now, having said that, this crash was an artificial crash. It was supposedly caused by the coronavirus. So having said that, I do think we are looking at a worldwide crash soon we will see if that's possible. But now, anyways, this article goes on to talk about how Iraq has been evaluated and what they're projecting for the 2020 numbers to be. Obviously, are going to be lower. The forecasted numbers are been re-evaluated. It's going to be lower, but that could be the same said about everybody around the world because we were in worldwide quarantine. Okay, so what I want to see is how we recover, how long it takes to recover. In the United States, I'm anticipating not only a recovery, but a quick recovery and a huge rebound. And then I'm anticipating that the markets will jump up to somewhere around $36,000 to $40,000 before it actually comes crashing down. But before then, I'm going to gobble up as much gold and silver as possible. Anyways, this article goes on to talk about how, hey, look at the prospects for economical conditions in Iraq under the global recession. Okay, it's not just here. By the way, I like the fact that this is a Q for you Q followers. Anyways, look, so this is not news. This is something you could, even the average Joe could have made this guess. Okay, so what else is going on? Okay, so this is interesting. Remember I told you that one of the things that Iraq needed to do was start doing something about their corruptions. So recovering 25 billion dinars from the insurance contract for the Ministry of Education. So the Supreme Judicial Council announced the recovery of 25 billion dinars from the amount of the insurance contracts for the Ministry of Education. The court is continuing its investigation procedures regarding the issues of insurance contracts for the Ministry of Education with one of the companies where 8 of the main defendants were arrested, and they are currently arrested pending investigation. So here's the deal. One thing we learned about this is a lot of the politicians would create fake names and as employees of theirs, but they weren't. And they were actually sending the money to family members, and they were ripping off the government. There were fake contracts, there were fake companies. This is a lot it's almost a lot of the same thing we see here in the United States. Okay, so anyways, but here's the thing. Just like Trump is draining the swamp here in Iraq, these people are not playing around. It looks like they're trying to do what they can to drain the swamp in Iraq and make Iraq great again. So we will see if that happens. We have seen several tweets and several articles claiming that Iran no longer has the type of grip that it used to have on Iraq, and Iraq is more sovereign than before. If this is true, this is exactly what we want. This is what we need. This will only increase the value of the Iraqi dinar. Okay, so as far as our boy here, Al-Kazemi, or Al-Kademi, I believe is how it's pronounced. So he has, looks like he's lined himself up. He's made changes to his cabinets. He's made changes to the candidates that he wants to nominate. He's trying to appease all the parliament blocks and making sure they get the people in there they want. So we will see. We know that, again, I've mentioned this before. So we are making sure that Iraq puts on the big boy chonies, kicks off the training wheels, and that they're going to be a more independent, sovereign country away from influence of anybody else, including Iran. Our boy Al-Kazemi here, although I think he looks like the mayor from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Just throwing that out there. I was jokingly saying he looks like him. So look, he's doing what he can to try to please all the different voting blocks, but it's going to be really hard to do. I already made my my opinion well known that I hope he doesn't get voted in, only because I truly want to see the Iraqi president dissolve the parliament, because I do believe that there's way too many politicians that are in the parliament that are influenced by Iran. So they might be playing nice now, but that does not mean that they're willing to play along with doing what it takes to get the Iraqi people what they need and what they want. All right, you guys? So look, we're keeping an eye on this. We know, I believe it's Sunday coming up here, the day after tomorrow. We will know what's going on with our boy Al-Kazemi, or Al-Kademi, and his cabinet, whether they get voted in. This could be a big step towards what we are waiting for, which of course is the revaluation or the reinstatement of Iraqi dinars, you guys. Okay, so again, you guys, I appreciate you guys. I put that out there. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. There's nothing wrong with that, and I did get a lot of feedback on that, so I appreciate it. So, again, it's just, I thought it was interesting that this website was putting out that type of information. So I don't know how I was putting information in wrong. It's either IQD versus the USD or the USD versus IQD. But nonetheless, I said to myself, look, if this is legitimate, they're a day ahead of us. If this is real, when I wake up in the morning, people would be blowing up my phone with the rate change. So here's what we need to know. It doesn't make a difference how many of those websites we come across. It doesn't make a difference what they're showing you. Let's say they're showing you something from the future. The point is, it doesn't affect us until all of them reflect the same numbers. Do you see where I'm getting with this? So although it might look good on other websites and they might be reflecting one number or another, until we see this happening everywhere, let's just make the assumption that it hasn't been done. But anyways, it did catch my attention. I do appreciate you guys giving me your feedback and getting me some information on that. All right. So anyways, again, I don't care. This, you guys, hey, like, share, subscribe, because it helps me out. I appreciate it, you guys. Have a great one. Bye.